What's up everybody, TJ here. Welcome back to the Back in Time channel. So we have another situation where we have a Karen Ned who calls the police on a waste truck operator. She is claiming that he assaulted her. Of course I will be giving my commentary throughout this video because of copyright purposes. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Hey, please.
On August 12th, 2025, an officer responded to a call about a battery.
Hello, alright, who's involved? Who called? You called? What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Are you hurt?
No, not really.
Did you witness this?
No.
No? Anybody around? Just you and him? Alright. So what's going on, man?
I live upstairs and I'm trying to work. I had a phone call coming and this noise just keeps going and going and going. So it just was on the balcony and I was like, excuse me, like can you make that noise stop? Because he wasn't in the vehicle, it wasn't moving or anything. Like, can you just make the noise stop? Like I have to get on this phone call. People live up here. And he just dismissed me, so I came down and I was like, can you please make this noise stop? And he's like, get the out of here. And I'm like, oh, I'll get the out of here. So I come around to the side. I didn't get in the vehicle, but it was slightly open, so I just stepped up and I shut it off one notch. He pulled me by my arm down, and he like held on to me really tight and like pulled me. And so I pushed him to get off of me, and then he punched me in the face.
Okay, let me just break this down to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. She was in her home waiting on a phone call, and more than likely she does remote work. That's what I'm going to assume. She didn't like the noise that the dump truck was making from outside, so she came outside on her balcony or whatever to flag the driver down, the operator down, and say, hey, it's making too much noise, can you shut it off? He waved her off, so she didn't like the way he brushed her off, so she came all the way downstairs to confront him to turn it off, and he told her, no, get out of here. And then she proceeded to go ahead and try to attempt to shut off operating equipment. And when he saw her, he grabbed her arm and she shoved him off of her, and then she's claiming that he punched her. I can tell you right now what she messed up at. She screwed up when she went downstairs and went into that operating vehicle attempting to shut it off. But let's see how the rest of the video play out.
Okay. You have your ID or anything like that?
I can go get it upstairs.
Alright.
Like that escalated
really quick.
extremely quick.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening? Because
Like I said, I'm detaining you right now. You're not under arrest, but I'm just detaining you.
okay. That's very interesting.
Okay.
My feet are burning on this ground. Can I move?
Any statement can be and will be used against you in your court of law. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so
What I don't understand is why I'm in handcuffs right now.
because you're detained, I'm by myself, and you came from your house down here
Yeah.
because of a noise from the garbage truck, and you pushed this gentleman, okay? Hold on, that's what you just told me. So I'm by
told me
myself.
off the-
Hold on, I'm by myself, so I'm detaining you, but because I'm by myself, okay? We gotta cause a...
He's the one who punched me in the face.
Listen,
This doesn't make
okay.
any sense.
Alright, I asked you if you were hurt and did you need medics. I don't see any injuries on you, but from what you just told me, okay, you went and entered his car,
I
his
didn't
work
go in,
vehicle,
I just
you
shut
turned
the
it
thing
off.
off.
Okay, can you shut the car off from the outside, ma'am?
I was standing on the thing and I pulled. Now I can't do anything, but I just shut it off. I didn't get in the vehicle. I just stepped on the thing and he grabbed me and pulled me down.
Okay,
And
I'll
so
be
I
right
pushed
back,
him
okay?
off of me.
I'll be right back.
Well, she can't be as confused as I am right now, because I'm trying to understand why she even went down there in the first place, thinking that she can just turn off this man's equipment and thinking that it would be okay. And then on top of that, she's talking about the situation escalated. It escalated quickly because you are the one who initiated it. How are you going to come downstairs and go over there and shut off this man's equipment and think it's going to be okay? Not only are you committing a crime, but you also stopping his work production.
While the officer went to talk to the driver, the other continued the conversation with the woman.
This guy pulled me down off of the truck.
Because you got in his truck.
I
You're not.
didn't get in it. All I did was shut the one thing off.
You're just not going to accept the consequences of your actions, huh?
Is he gonna have any consequences?
He is. He's protecting his truck. It's his property. Okay, well, he's finding that out. I just don't see what did you think was going to happen.
All I thought was gonna happen was I shut off the truck and I have to go back in my house and get on my
What gives you that right? What gives you that right? I'm just curious what you think gives you the right.
I'm not an entitled person.
It sounds like it.
upstairs.
It sounds a little bit like it.
Wow.
For you to reach into someone's truck, that's asinine, in my opinion. It's a crime.
I didn't even get in the truck. I didn't vandalize it. I shut it off.
Trespassing. Trespassing, at least.
I live here.
You reached in his truck.
I didn't get in it.
You reached in it.
So?
Trespassing.
No.
Okay, we'll find out.
Okay, tell me you're not an entitled person by telling me you're not an entitled person. What she fails to realize is that she wouldn't be in this situation had she not came downstairs. You can't possibly convince me to think that you would come down here and turn off this man operating equipment and think that there wouldn't be no problem. That's crazy. And then on top of that, the officer used the word trespassing in this case. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to be ignorant, but I thought something like this would be considered like criminal motor tampering. When it's a powered equipment, especially when it's something like this, heavy machinery like this. I know some jurisdictions or laws and stuff, they take this stuff extremely serious due to the fact that it's more precautions that need to be done. This is not no regular vehicle where you driving an F-150, or it's a regular car where you can just shut off the ignition switch. A lot of equipment like this, it takes several steps to shut down properly. Some, in this case, I'm sure it's an air brake, and then some have different gears and gadgets and stuff that you have to shut down before actually powering off the equipment and making sure that it's completely shut down. And also, the public safety risk is higher because of equipment like this. And then on top of that, she's not certified. Something like this type of machinery takes training. You have to be knowledgeable about how to operate things like this. You have to meet certain qualifications for stuff like. So basically, you can say that this is like reckless endangerment, because you endangering the public safety.
I grabbed her.
Okay.
Pulled her down, so you can pull the bend and cut it off.
Okay.
And she hit her stuff in the mouth, and so you just punch me.
Okay.
Really, lady?
At any point did you hit her? Okay. So let me ask you this: did she put any hands on you, or did she touch you at all?
She pushed me.
She pushed you. How did she push you? In the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hurt at all?
No.
Okay.
After getting the driver's side of the story, the officer decided to place the woman under arrest.
All right. So, ma'am, you're gonna be placed under arrest today for simple battery.
He hit me? Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
He punched me in the face, and I'm the one that's going to jail. I've got my 2 dogs upstairs. I have to pee. I have to call work. This is insane to me right now, and nothing's happened. He's a grown man who punched a woman in the face.
Like I told you earlier, I still don't understand why you think. Hold on a second. I don't understand why you think you have the right to go into someone else's property.
I didn't go into it. I just shut it off 1 notch to shut the noise
You're
off.
lucky. I'll be honest with you. You're lucky you're not going to jail for stealing a vehicle, because technically.
Joking me?
No.
That is so extra.
What is so extra is the fact that she thinks that she can buy the cops' sympathy with fake crocodile tears, and she keeps leading with the story that he punched her. And she keeps saying he was a grown man. Yes, this is a grown man. This is actually a very large size grown man who's larger than you. And I'm pretty sure the impact of that punch would have left a mark on you. If he really would have punched you, he probably would have knocked you out, and you would have still been laid out on the pavement, and we would have been seeing the ambulance treat you for a possible concussion. Now all of a sudden you got 2 dogs. Now all of a sudden you gotta pee. Now all of a sudden you gotta call your work. At the least, I hope you fed those dogs before you was waiting on their phone call for work. Because one thing for sure and 2 things for certain, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Well, so listen, so I know it's a lot going on, but I need you to calm down. All right.
Like that.
Okay,
No,
so
I cannot calm down. He punched me in the face.
hold on. First of all, listen. I'm telling you right now where we're at, but I'm saying if you need to make arrangements and stuff, we can help you with that. But I'm just telling you right now, if that was a police car and we had sirens on there, would you come down there and do the same thing you did to that car?
Not a police car. I'm not an idiot.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know. When you trespassed inside the work vehicle.
I didn't go in it. My arm was in it at the most.
Okay.
I was still on this bottom rung.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you right now, based on
Are
what
you laughing with him? He punched me in the face. I'm sorry. Excuse me. He punched me in the face, and you're over there laughing with him. And you don't know what I was doing. I'm sorry. Where are your shoes?
Exactly. Where's your shoes? Because you got somewhere to go. Downtown.
Oh, they're upstairs. I live here. Okay. Yes, nobody does. Okay.
You have a neighbor or somebody that can take care of the dogs?
I could put one in the crate, but this is just crazy. He punched me in the face.
You're missing everything before that.
You're missing the punch in the face. I've never been punched in the face in my life.
Wait, the very first crime that was committed was you entering his
I
truck.
didn't enter his truck. My arm went in the truck, and I shut the notch off. One thing, I was coming out of the truck. I never went in. To turn off a vehicle?
And see, that's my point. My initial thought was it was criminal motor tampering when she went over there to try to turn off that vehicle when it was operating. It doesn't matter if she tried to steal it or not. She was not supposed to touch it, let alone be over there in the first place. And you talking about the man assaulted you first. Lucky for you, we were able or fortunate enough to hear his version, and the lie detector determined that he was telling the truth and that you was a lie. Because just like you said initially in your first statement that you shoved him, he also said that you shoved him. So you assaulted him first. You talking about he grabs your arm and then you want to add in he punched you. You can't say that he punched you because there's no visible marks, because a man that size in comparison to you, it would have been visible. And then secondly, you can't say or can't lead with the fact that he grabs your arm. You don't know if he was trying to save your life or not, because what if you would have tampered with the wrong thing? You could have put your very own life at risk, and then who would have been liable?
Is it good?
No, I don't need anything else from him.
There's a case number.
I gave him a case. They give him
You got
watch
truck
enough.
information, the tag on the truck?
No, I didn't get that.
These have license plates on them?
Up front.
Up front? Alright, let me just get that real quick. Yeah, what's up?
I gotta go finish times down,
Okay.
but when I was done, I can make a lot of noise. That's what I can figure out.
That's too bad. You can do your job.
Thanks.
You're fine.
Let me get a victim's right pamphlet so I can go ahead and give him have to sign it. And yeah, you're ready.
Wait, he's the victim?
Yeah.
Are you guys serious? This is like a nightmare right now. He punched me in the face. I don't understand what you guys don't understand about that. I called the cops on him.
I know, but there is no logical reason for you to leave your residence and do what you did today. That's what happened, and that's why we're in this situation.
Logical. Because I couldn't stand the noise and I had to get on a phone call at 2:30. Like, if you don't like repetitive noises either, then maybe you understand how I was up there just listening and listening and listening, going, oh my god, it's giving me anxiety.
So it got to the point where he has to pull you out of the car, and then you're alleging that he punches you, hit you, and then you push in.
When he pulled me off of the stairs, like, he was holding on to me. He didn't, like, just, like, pull me. He was grabbing my arm and didn't let go. Pulled me down, and he had his hand still on me, and I go, get.
Yes, ma'am. This man is the victim. The same victim that you went down there and shoved. You had no business down there to begin with. And then she keeps saying she couldn't stand the noise. This man got a job to do. He's a garbage truck driver, for peak's sakes. In my neighborhood, it literally takes them 7 to 10 minutes in my area between my house and making their way around the corner, coming back and emptying all the trash cans. It's not like he got to sit there all day. Everybody knows, well, maybe not everybody knows, but for the most part, when garbage truck people run, they're not just running your route. They have multiple routes. They do anywhere from 500 to over 1,000 houses a day. They have a lot of workload, so they ain't got time to just sit around in your neighborhood and just chill. You held up this man production, so you got every right to be having those clinks on you, and you got every right to be sitting in the back of that police car.
Off of me, and I pushed him in the chest, and that's when he punched me in the face. And I wasn't even in the vehicle. I turned the key. That was it. It's like the smallest thing that
How can you
do.
turn the key without getting in the vehicle is what I'm asking.
Because there's 2 stairs on there, and I just reached my hand in. I didn't have to
That
get
means you went in the vehicle.
My hand did, yeah, absolutely. But I didn't get in the vehicle to vandalize it. I wasn't in there looking like I was going to drive it.
That's what trespassing is. It's not that you went in there to take something or commit another crime, but you weren't supposed to be there. You had no permission to be in that vehicle. That's trespassing in a vehicle. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but I just don't see it that way, and I think it's really, and you can shake your head and that's
Florida
fine.
State statute says it. I mean, there's no, you don't have to see it that way, but that's how it is. And
Okay, I
you don't seem to understand it, but we're telling you how it is, and that's what it is.
I just think it's really dramatic.
Take it up with the governor, then. I don't know what to tell you. It's Florida State statute. You're not going to change it. Your opinion's not going to change it. Absolutely. It's our job.
Punching me in the face.
It's our job
I
to
didn't get
enforce
in
the law.
vehicle.
Literally our
I
job.
didn't get in the vehicle.
You just said you did.
I put my arm in the vehicle to shut the thing off. That's all.
To be quite honest with you, what you committed, it's a theft of a vehicle. You deprived him.
Theft?
Hold on a second.
No, I
Hold on
don't
a
want
second.
to hear
You deprived him of his truck. It's a grand theft. It might have.
Being a real jerk.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you
I'm
are.
just holding you accountable to your actions.
No, you're
I'm
being
holding
a
you
jerk.
accountable to your
You're
actions.
saying I thefted a car.
Yes.
Do you hear yourself?
Technically, yeah.
Do you hear yourself?
I know.
Wow.
I know, I've been doing
Please
this job
don't
a long
talk to
time.
me. Please
Oh,
don't
I
even
love
talk
it.
to me.
Ma'am,
No big deal.
listen.
Listen, I respect the cops. I do, but that's
at
ridiculous.
this point, is there any possible way that we can at least put this to the side for a quick second, just to see maybe you can get somebody to watch the dogs? Like, I know that you're concerned about them, and I don't want to see them thirsty or hungry. Do you have somebody that you want? Maybe we can give a call or something like that too.
Yeah, can you guys come upstairs with me?
After going upstairs, she'd be transported to the Palm Beach Gardens PD for processing.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe here with us at Back in Time. But until next time,
Don't you feel tough?
Yeah.
Don't you feel strong?
Yeah.
Don't you feel like going home?
Sure.
Then get the hell out of my apartment and